Hello, I needed to upload today and it is pretty late for me and I needed to upload. I'm about to go to sleep. I've been getting texts that I should upload today, so I thought I'd tell you a little story. So I didn't upload for a day because I was at a camp. And I'm going to tell you the story of I couldn't walk on that day. So we were painting. We were painting somewhere. We repainted a bridge, or we had to repaint a bridge, and then we had to we had to repaint the bridge fence, and then we had to repaint a whole fence. And at the end, while we were doing one part of the fence, at the end of painting the fence, because we had already painted the bridge fence, bridge railing, since we had already painted that, after painting the fence, or not after, but while painting the fence, I just got a ginormous headache. It hurt, and my throat really hurt. I'm feeling a lot better now, but it still kind of hurts if I hold my tongue in a certain angle. So yeah, if I could fix that I would, but I can't. So I got to stay home from school today because I was sick all day. It was not fun. And so I didn't want to upload or post or do anything because I was too sick. And I think I did yesterday, and it hurt my vocal cords really bad because they were really sore. And yeah, so I'm going to continue the story of me not being able to walk. So after getting my massive headache, I said I was going to eat last because we were at a little survival camp out thing. And after we painted the things, we would go eat lunch and then go do something else. It was like a scavenger hunt thing for posts with numbers on it. So we ate. Nothing really exciting happened at lunch except my head hurting more and me getting a little better, and my legs started hurting. It hurt to walk, and it wasn't so bad to the point where I couldn't. Not yet. So I walked for a while. We did that, and then we did the first four pretty easily, and then the fifth one we could not find it. We couldn't find it at all. So we gave up. We looked for the sixth one. We missed it, and then we found the seventh, and then I think we found the eighth. We found the sixth, and I just wanted to go back. We looked for another one, but we didn't find the eighth. We found the seventh and the sixth. We were gonna go look for the eighth, but I couldn't walk. So we were walking for a bit, and every step, my legs would hurt more. And I think on the way from 4 to 5, after we gave up on 5, and we were looking for 6, we found a car. It was in the woods. This happened in the woods. So we found a car in the woods, and the only thing I could think was, someone probably lives here, illegally or something. We saw no signs of it. I found an old rusted license plate throughout the whole camp because it was a survival camp out for something that we had to do in Boy Scouts. And this was the reason I didn't upload, because we were not allowed to have our phones there, but I was able to sneak it in. And so sorry, I had to cough. Okay. So I snuck it in so I could watch YouTube on it. And I did for a while. Because, like, at night, I watched YouTube at night because I was really tired and I could not go to sleep. So, Matthew also stuck in his phone, someone else that went with me. I don't know if he'll mind saying his name, so we're not going to. We're going to call him Matthew through it. His real name is not Matthew. So, he also brought it in. And since we both brought it in, we were also really close to the Scoutmaster. And they knew that we were not supposed to have our phones, but they did not know that we brought them in. They thought we left them in the car. They never found out that we took them in or that we didn't leave them in the car, because I also was missing my food for the first day. And so I was pretty hungry for most of the first day. And so I ate Matthew's potato on that first night. It was really cold, and our shelter was not good. It was a tarp, a blanket, a tarp, and we laid on that tarp. It was not comfortable at all. It was really bad. We could not sleep. The second night was a lot better. But anyway, back to my story. So I got a little sidetracked. Anyway, after all that, since I was really tired because I did not get any sleep on the first night at all. And I'm used to not getting sleep because I have insomnia. But I didn't get any sleep at all, pretty much. And what I did was only like 30 minutes. And since me and Matthew were really close because like the tarps were really small, we had to scoot in pretty close. And it was also very cold on the first night. And so we probably both got hypothermia. And I'm feeling a whole lot better now. But we definitely both got hypothermia on the first night, at least. But it's better now, so yeah. So after we went to the car and checked it out for a bit and took a picture, me and Matthew didn't take one. One of the Scoutmasters was with us, so he took the picture. Because we had like 3 adults. No, yeah, 2. We had 2 adults come on this trip, and one of them went with us. And so he took a picture of us in the old rusted car. And ahead of that, I found like an old rusted piece of metal, and I took a piece off of it, but I don't have it anymore. Also, we found plenty of bottles, like glass bottles, like not just old bottles. I actually kept one. Here it is. I kept a glass bottle, and this was all full of dirt, like right here, like from the top, like it was stuffed with dirt all to here, and it was lined with green and red. It was pretty cool. It's cleaned out. It still needs to be cleaned out in some areas. But other than that, it's pretty good. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So after we got done with the car, we went, we walked past it. So we walked past it, and we thought we got lost for a while, because we had to follow these like red flags that would lead us to it. And then we lost those because the distance in between one of them and another one of them was really long, and we had no clue where they were. Ow. We had no clue where they were. And then one of us saw it and was like, okay. And so we all ran over there. Not really ran, we walked over there. Well, I walked. They kind of fast walked. And then we found a door. Like an old metal door. I'm not even joking. We found an old metal door. So after we found that door, we go over wondering, why the frick is there a door? And I just told them, that's not the weirdest thing we've seen. We've seen Coke cans, paint thinner. We saw a lot of things. Glass bottles, a freaking car. A door was not the weirdest thing. I mean, if we saw an upside down house, that probably wouldn't have been that weird to us. Sorry. So after that, we were walking around. And since we had walked through so many thorns, they would cut through my jeans, and my sweatshirt, which were covered in paint. And I mean covered. They were covered in white paint and red paint. They were covered in red paint before because I had to repaint a whole garage white. And I'm not going to talk about it because it's not that interesting. And then we just painted a fence red. So after painting the fence red, we went to lunch. Yeah, we ate. We looked for the things. We couldn't find one. And on the look for 5, we had to walk through so many thorns. I think me and Matthew were the only 2 that didn't finish. Just because I couldn't walk. I had to just... we found a rock and I just couldn't walk. I just laid down. I couldn't do anything. I laid down on the rock and told them, I can't walk anymore. It hurts to move. And so... and I was complaining that my head hurt and my legs and my throat hurt since we were painting the thing. So what I had for lunch was like a peanut butter jelly sandwich and some bread. It was not that good. So, yeah. So while we were looking for them, and we were laying on the rock, I found a pretty cool rock earlier. It was like red, and then it had a line, and it was white, and then the bottom was red. It was really cool, but I left it there because I couldn't carry it or walk. So Matthew had to carry me for a little, and then he told me, I can't carry you, you're gonna have to walk. I'm like, I can't walk. I'm gonna have to, like, put my arm over you and put your arm over me, and I'm gonna have to lean on you. And that's what I did. I could not move without it hurting. And so we went back, and my lunchbox was in there. My lunchbox was in the car that we were sitting in, and so I ate my carrot. We only had a potato, an onion, a carrot. 2 granola bars, and I think that was it. Oh, and a pepper packet and a salt packet. And so, yeah. We did not have much food for a whole weekend. But my potato, my onion are huge. And so I didn't even touch my potato. I ate both my energy bars. I didn't touch my salt or pepper, and I ate my onion raw. It was pretty good because it was apparently a sweet onion, if those exist. I don't know if they do. I'd have to look it up. But it was huge. It was bigger than my face, I think. I think it was bigger than my head, and so was the potato. It was huge. The potato was wider than my head. It was wider and taller than my head. Like, if you turned it where it was tall, it would be taller than my head, but thinner than my face. And then if you turned it where it was wide, it'd be wider than my head. It was a big potato. So I didn't even touch my potato. I ate about a quarter of it raw. I ate a corner of an oyster that we found. We found 2 oysters. One we didn't eat. Another we did because it was too small. And we cooked it over a fire because we didn't have any stove because it was a survival camp out. And I figured out I don't like oysters at all. So I came home pretty sick and couldn't walk. And so I texted a few of my friends, I can't walk. And one of them got really scared and asked why I couldn't walk. And so I told them why. We're not going to say their name because it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's the story of why I couldn't walk. Sorry that it's dark and not entertaining at all, but I need to post something. I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed. Hope you guys are having a good day or night. Don't care when you're watching this, but as always, have a good one.